Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us. Major League Baseball on tap. It's Louisiana taking on Ohio. First pitch coming your way next. So just about set now and towing the slab, Marco Swift. Chris, it's a little more common these days, but still, he's a strikeout per inning type of guy.
Well, I hear you about the strikeouts. A lot more guys striking out today, but when you consider having the ability to get that strikeout, particularly when you need it, a man on third, less than 2 outs, situations where, yeah, maybe you're not a real high strikeout guy, but just knowing you have the swing and miss stuff in a big spot, I think it's real critical, and he's got it.
At 96, that pitch is in for a strike.
Well, we call that keyhole. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
Swift, with a stellar run lately on the mound, really carving up lineups. Dives and he can't hang on. Still able to get it there in time. And they get it out of the play. And let's take a look at the lineup. Singy, this righty-heavy lineup is a bit unusual against a right-handed pitcher.
Yeah, Boog, certainly bucks the old conventional wisdom, and I'm not sure I see the vision from the manager on this one. You're not exactly putting your players in the best situation to succeed when you roll out a lineup like this. Maybe they've seen something on video that tells them there's a weakness to exploit. Perhaps that's it.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And that one is lifted in the air. Hauls it in, 2 away.
Batting third, right fielder, number 1.
And here is Kenny Jackson. He is quite an athlete. I mean, you look around the other sports, basketball, football, you feel like he could thrive in one of those sports too. That one fouled off, 2-2. Here's a rocket out to left. Yoshida makes the play, and that is that. Half inning complete. We've got no score. And we're back. And our pitcher tonight, Porter. Chris, he is a fun one to watch do his thing out there.
Well, he comes in carrying a career ERA under 3. He's been fantastic ever since he broke into the big leagues. Can't wait to watch him pitch today.
We go to the bottom of the first, and now De La Cruz. In the air, left field, down the line. 1 up, 1 down. All right, let's take a look at the lineup. One guy leading the way offensively for this club right now, Masataka Yoshida.
Well, he's been a very consistent performer this year. And, man, when you look up and you're in the top 5 in batting average in the American League, tell you what, that raises your level of confidence to keep it going and try to finish in that picture or maybe at the very top. He's been spraying the balls all over the yard. We're going to keep our eyes on him in this one.
Ground ball up the middle. Now the throw to first on the run. It's there, and that's a great play.
Batting third, right fielder, number 11.
2 outs, base is empty. Now it's the right fielder. Pretty amazing athlete this guy is. Power and speed, quite a threat. I mean, you're talking about someone that could steal your bag and go deep. Bo Jackson, anyone?
He's like Mike Trout. You figure whatever you put in his hand, whether it's a bat, whether it's a golf club, whether it's a basketball, he can do it and get it done. And
he got him. Strike 3, and that'll retire the side. We played an inning, no score. Here in Cleveland, top of the second. Now it's the rookie DH, Michael Scott. Got him swinging.
Had him way out in front of the knuckleball there. That thing just floats and dances to the plate, and as a hitter, kind of feels like it'll never get there. You've got to try to find a way to stay on that back leg and just let it travel as deep as possible. Tough to do, though.
Here's the center fielder. Strike three, and that's 2 in a row.
Boog, for me, that knuckleball was just devastating. I mean, you see it so well, you think you're going to go out there and get 4 knocks, and you just swing and miss. And I tell you what, I tried my best to put Tim Wake.
This one swung on and hit well. Way back there. Just missed it. Back here in Cleveland, we head to the bottom of the second, and now the first baseman, number 3. It's interesting he plays kind of a power spot defensively, but runs pretty well. So when you're looking at that position, you're not expecting someone that has maybe above average speed, but he does.
And I think that skill set really upgrades the position, because when you have that kind of speed, it makes the whole team that much better.
That one at 95 missed up top. The count now 2-2. What about him playing another position on defense, one that would require a little more range?
Absolutely, and I think if push came to shove where they had to make a move during a game, it'd surprise a lot of people. You might even be able to put him in center field.
Here's the third baseman, Cam Smith. That misses the zone, and it's 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
And a strike in there. Carl Dixon doing the umpiring behind the plate.
And Boog, I'm not sure if it's because he sort of sets up higher than most, but one thing to be aware of with Dixon is the high strike. Not usually a big deal because most players are swinging at pitches up there, but we may see some surprise looks from hitters from time to time because that's just so unusual.
Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. And now here's the veteran DH, Jose Tena. 2 outs. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Should have this one. And that'll do it. We'll move to the third with no score. And welcome back to the ballpark. New inning getting started. Now it's the rookie first baseman, Jacob Brady. Brady turning some heads with this recent stretch of impressive play. The other way. Zips it across and one away in the top of the third. Here's the rookie third baseman. Obviously a guy who makes good contact, hits for average, but one of the things in today's game, the value in the fact that he hits both righties and lefties. Next pitch is downstairs. They're so reliant on the matchups nowadays, Chris, and it's huge when you don't have to sit a guy or platoon him.
When you can hit.
Now a blast to left center, way back there, on its way, out of here. That's one way to quiet the crowd. His 13th home run of the season, and they grab the lead. It's 1-0. He absolutely feasts on right-handed pitching and devours that one for a homer.
And you can see that's what he expects of himself. At bat after at bat, he's that confident. Knew what pitch he wanted to hit, spit on some other pitches in this at bat, was very patient, and it paid off.
1 down. Here's the second baseman. 1 down, base is empty. That's out to center field. Gomez makes the grab, 2 down.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
Back to the top of the lineup. Now it's the shortstop, Joe Daniels. And a breaking ball misses outside.
Pretty easy to give up on that pitch right there. Started on the edge of the plate with the spin. You know it's going to finish well off the plate.
That one in for a strike, 2-2.
If he doesn't get a knock right here, that pitch he just took is going to eat at him for a while. You might not see another pitch like that from a top-level guy like this.
Fly ball down the line, sizing this one up. He's got it, and that is out number 3. 1 scores in the inning coming on this solo home run. It's now a 1-0 ball game. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. Bottom of the inning, here's the veteran second baseman, Cody Clemens. Swing and a ground ball, and that one gets through into center field. Can't glove it cleanly. Still able to fire over. Tag, and they got him. So an error on the play, but they get the out anyway. And here's the veteran outfielder, Masataka Yoshida. That's down and in. Breaking ball inside. 3-1 now.
Good slider down and in can be so hard to get on plane with. You're better off taking that pitch.
Ripped to short. And there's 2 away. And now the catcher comes up to hit.
Taken high in the draft, he's had that top prospect label over him since he put on a professional uniform. But at some point, that starts to go away, and you've got to produce at the big league level.
Ground ball right side. He gets there with the slide. And very nicely done for the out. Welcome back. Let's check out what's been happening of late. Really been struggling. And the righty deals. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
Clearly he was sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
And a swing and a miss. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one.
I'm not sure that was the exact location the pitcher wanted, but it worked. He got the swing and miss, and I'm sure a bit of sigh of relief after seeing that one go through the zone.
Next to hit, Kenny Jackson. Just missed. You and I got a chance to broadcast the 2019 All-Star Game, and the city of Cleveland did such a great job. I felt like wherever you turned, there was some type of ad for the All-Star Game, a face of one of the players playing in the game. I thought the city overall supported the event really well. Swing and a ball popped up. He makes the grab, 2 away.
Yeah, and I think the players backed it up from the home run derby and the show that was put on between Vladimir Guerrero Jr., Pete Alonso, and others. It was off the charts. And then the game is always special. When you see the best in baseball, you remember how special this game is. And to be here at this ballpark, I think just was the icing on the cake.
Fouls it off, still 1-2. 2 down, nobody on. Foul ball still a 1-2 count. That one drifts inside.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. With that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
Swing and a high fly ball in the air left field. Nabs it, and that is that. Back now at Progressive Field. John Sciambi and Chris Singleton with you. And leading off the bottom of the 4th, De La Cruz. Fly ball, pretty well struck right field. That's back there. Pulls it in on the warning track.
Well, that one ended up a lot closer to home run than I thought off the bat. Clearly didn't get it all, but with that wind blowing out to right, almost pushed that one over the wall.
And now the center fielder. Swings and misses. And it's 1-2.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
Caught him looking for the K. And now the right fielder. Great speed and great power. A great athlete, quite simply.
When you have a real athletic player and who's able to do the baseball mechanical things really well, look out, because the sky's the limit on that potential.
1 ball, 2 strikes. Ball 2.
Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. Welcome back. Quite a pitcher's duel so far. Here's how the starters have performed up to this point. That one not close. And a count 2-1. Next offering is outside.
Here's an opportunity to do some damage and perhaps unlock this offense. 3-1 count. Be ready to turn on a fastball.
That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
Number 5.
Now the catcher up to hit, Ethan Flowers.
Ball 2.
Fouls one off. 2-2. Runner at first with no outs here. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today.
Typically that high fastball, if it's close to the top of the strike zone, a hitter, if he's prepared for it, can get to it. But that one just had that little jump at the end, which indicates there's a good spin rate on it, and it didn't decrease in velocity as that hitter's internal clock would expect it to, and that's why you see the swing and miss.
Runner on the move. And safe. It's a stolen base. That was close, but StatCast shows us why he so often seems to be on the safe side of these steal attempts, Chris.
Yeah, you see that plus speed, and he needed every last bit of it to swipe that bag. Such a threat on the bases.
Man at second. Swing and a ball popped in the air. Has a beat on it. And there are 2 down.
Now back, number 23.
Now the third baseman. Singy, he's a guy that covers both sides of the plate about as well as anyone in the sport. How difficult is that to do?
Well, just look at the back of my bubblegum card. You'll see how hard it is. These guys are great, man. They have the ability to look out there, but also to be able to turn on the inside pitch. Those that can really sharpen things on the outer half, those are the ones that become elite.
Next one misses. Ball 2. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Man on second, 2 down. And it's filled up.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Fights it off. He'll see another. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck left field. That one's back. And it's gone. Home run. Another homer. He's done it again. His second homer of the game. And they boost their lead. It's 3-0. He kept swinging and it paid off.
Well, that was a battle, Boog, and he just kept taking his cuts. Finally squared one up. Get as many high fives as possible, man. This guy's a ball of energy right now and having the game of his life.
Now it's the second baseman. Way out front for strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run homer. It's now 3-0. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Here in Cleveland, and here's the first baseman, number 3.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
The 1-1 is fouled off. That one the other way. Fair ball. Makes the turn and heads for second. And it's a leadoff double to start the bottom of the 5th.
You know, I was watching his rounds during batting practice today. So impressed with his ability to let the ball travel, go back up the middle and the other way. Sometimes when you step in the box during the game, you get a little anxious and you get away from that. But so far, I've seen him stay consistent with his pregame preparation.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Smith, the next to hit. And it is 2-1.
Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read and can determine whether or not he can score on that base hit.
Outside low, and that's ball 3.
Back-to-back breaking pitches away, you get the feeling as a hitter that the pitcher's afraid of you, that he doesn't want to challenge you. So I think the confidence level is raised right here.
Swing and a miss, and he got him. And that's 6 Ks for him in this one.
He's locked in at the plate when he's using the whole field. He was out in front there. Just needs to let the ball travel a little more, and his timing will be back on track. Good pitch for the strikeout.
Jose Tena digs in now.
That's a ball.
Swing and a high fly ball out towards right center field. Hart makes the grab for the second out. Cody Clemens getting ready to hit.
Cody Clemens.
Here's a 1-1. Runner takes off. Pitch inside. Throw to third. Save. Two outs and one in scoring position. Up the middle. And that is the inning. Back here in Cleveland, top of the 6th inning. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Joe Daniels. And that misses. Yeah, that's ball 2. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Tyler J., the left-handed reliever, appears to be getting loose. C getting cranked up as well. That's towards center. Gomez sizes this one up and makes the grab. And there's one down.
Now batting, left fielder.
Now the number 2 hitter. Singy, you got to appreciate a guy who's this good defensively. I mean, watching him track balls in the outfield, it is beautiful. Swings and misses, struck him out.
Definitely made him chase a little bit out of the zone right there. I don't think that's a strike if he takes it. Pretty textbook pitching. Get ahead in the count, get the guy in the box on his heels, and then force him to chase your pitch where he doesn't have much of a chance to do any damage.
2 outs. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Here's a high fly ball out to center. And that'll do it. So they make short work of him there. On to the bottom of inning number 6. The Tigers have the advantage, 3-0. And we're back. Bottom of the 6th inning. Now the left fielder, Masataka Yoshida. Swing and a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Hitting is really easy for some guys. One thing that I can see already, his bat stays in the zone on plane for an extended period of time. And guys like that, they have a high contact rate and they have more barrels because of that bat being on plane. And even when you don't get it great, it's still hit hard enough to dunk something in like that in front of the center fielder.
Stepping in, number 36. Swing and a miss. Going to count 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
This one popped up. Foul ground, first base side. Brady makes the play, and there's one down.
Now batting, number 55.
De La Cruz now at the plate. He's kind of an outlier, especially when guys are consciously sacrificing contact to deliver power. Pitch misses, and a count 2-1.
Yeah, his swing is so good. It's in the zone a long time. He gets the barrel to it a lot, and that produces more base hits.
And that one hammered. That's back. Out of here. He nails one out to right. His 14th of the year. And they throw a pair on the board. It's 3-2. That one just sounded different.
Man, might have been the loudest moment yet. Man, my ears are ringing. I can feel that swing from the booth. With the low 90s fastball, you have to live on the edges and hit your spots. If you don't, you'll get hit hard. Really good swing there. Patient, you waited for it. It was like BP all over again.
So one out, nobody on. Here's the center fielder. Outside low, and it's 2-1. And delivers outside.
A rare 3-ball count here. He's been throwing strikes all day. Got to be ready to hit if you're in the box.
Next offering is fouled back. Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk.
Well, a breaking ball in that 3-2 count kind of tells you that that's the pitch he has the most confidence in right now. Just couldn't find the strike zone.
Manager out of the dugout, and he's going to make a change. Porter is done. Pretty good effort, and he exits with a lead. We'll tell you about the new pitcher when we get back. Pitching change here. Won Young Tan.
Still a lot of game left, and this game could go either way. So this is a big opportunity for him to get some important outs and try to help carry this lead into the later innings.
Runner on at first with one gone. Now it's the right fielder.
Part of the order coming through now, and with one home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
Next pitch, not close, up high. Runner on the go. Pitch in for a strike. Throw, save. That's a stolen base. And the tying run is now in scoring position. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Stays alive. Hard ground ball for a base knock. That holds the lead runner, and now they've got two in scoring position. To second, pulls him off the bag. A perfect example right there. That plate discipline, it pays off.
The deeper he gets into a count, the more comfortable he becomes, and he usually wins the battle.
So the go-ahead run in scoring, calling for the intentional walk, and that loads up the bases. And the force play is now in order.
Well, it doesn't get much easier with this next batter, but I totally understand going with the intentional walk in that spot. He's just too dangerous at the plate right now, and there's a base open, so it gives you options defensively to get an out.
Here's a 1-1.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
This one blistered. No doubt about it. Out of here. Grand slam. It's their second home run of the inning, and now they're out front. It's 6-3. Listen to these fans.
This place is absolutely buzzing right now. You can feel the energy all the way up here in our broadcast booth. One big swing, and that turns the tables on this one. And when you come to the plate with the bases loaded and you've got some pop, you know it's hard not to think about the chance to hit a grand slam. And that can be a trap sometimes, but not right here. He sees the opportunity, put a great swing on it, and now they're working with the lead.
Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. One Young Tan won't go any further tonight. It's a 3-run. Miguel Cortez on the pitch here. He comes on for the 35th time this year. So digging in, Jose Tena. Hit in the air, center field. Montgomery under it. He's there. He's got it. That's out number 2.
Now batting, second baseman.
2 down, bases empty. Here's the second baseman, Cody Clemens. The big 6th spot already on the board this inning here in the bottom of the 6th. On a line out towards center. Montgomery tracks it down for the out. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. It's now 6-3. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Glenn Otto.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
Liner, and this could be trouble. Around first and hustling for second. And he greets the new arm from the bullpen with a double.
He was all over that one. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. The ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it. Really important at bat coming up now.
And now the center fielder. And now 1 and 2.
If you're going to get something going, this is the time to do it. You get the leadoff man on. Everybody's got to look over the shoulder and say, I'm just going to keep the line moving. Don't try to do too much.
Swing and a pop-up. And there's one down.
Now batting, number 5.
And here's the catcher, Ethan Flowers. 1 out and a runner at second. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. The next offering misses. 2 balls, 2 strikes. And that one is inside. Gets a piece and stays alive. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And it's ball 4. He missed down low. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
Well, they didn't give him anything to hit, and now with runners on first and second, they've set up a double play opportunity. So not a terrible result.
Here comes the skipper out of the dugout, and he's ready to make the move. Glenn Otto gives way, and the line not closed on him yet. As he's Tyler J comes on now.
Well, you see the ERA very solid, and that doesn't always tell you the whole story, but he's been really good so far this year.
Jacob Brady will hit next. Brady having a really nice first season in the big leagues. Definitely a Rookie of the Year candidate. And that drops in for a strike.
At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Boog.
On the ground, 2 ball. Good feed, that's 1. And that's quick work out of the pen. 1 batter, 2 outs, inning over.
Got the batter to hit it exactly where he wanted. That textbook 6-4-3 double play, gets out of the jam and back in the dugout.
Welcome back. Taking a look at our game summary.
Left fielder, Masataka Yoshida.
A little out front there as he swings through it.
Gonna really need to
1
hang
ball,
in there
2
with that
strikes.
front side against this left-handed breaking ball.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Slider got him for strike 3.
Just indecisive in that at bat. He couldn't commit to the slider. Tried to sit in between. Just not able to put the bat on the ball.
Here's the catcher. 1 down, base is empty. Now
No,
1 missed.
inside.
Foul ball there.
Well, you put good velocity in the head of the hitter. He's got to get it ready early and then change speeds. Keep him off balance. That's the goal.
1 out, base is empty. Out to short. Sends it to first. 2 up, 2 down.
Now batting, number 55.
So now 1 and 2.
Throwing the ball well, and
1
they
ball,
need to score
2
this
strikes.
inning in relief right here. Been doing a good job keeping him in striking distance.
Two down, nobody on. Here at the bottom of the 7th. On the outside corner, got him looking. So up next, number 23. He's got a couple homers already, so can he possibly do it again?
Come on, man. Of course he can. Those 2 he hit were legit, and he looks pretty locked in right now at the dish.
Swing and a ball drilled in the air towards right center field. Makes the catch for the out.
Now batting, number 59.
Here comes the manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move for the bullpen. Tyler J. will depart, and as he heads off, we'll step aside for a minute. Back with the new pitcher after this break.
Now pitching.
Brendan Little taking over on the mound.
He's throwing the ball very well overall this season. He's been really tough to get to. You see that ERA, and that's where you love to be.
Now it's the second baseman. Lefty continues to work, but the closer getting loose in the bullpen. And a big swing and a miss. Activity in the bullpen. Number 78 preparing to come on if needed. Murphy also getting ready. just struck him out. Now 2 away.
That's a pretty nasty pitch right there. I'd call it a power curveball in the 80s. It's got so much spin on it, and you really don't have a lot of time to sit back and watch what it's going to do before you have to commit. It was a good one for the swinging strikeout.
Two outs, base is empty. And the batter now, Joe Daniels. The shortstop takes the ball.
Well, it's critical right here that they bear down and turn in some quality at bats. Try to chip away at that lead, because if it gets to the 9th, that closer's coming in.
2 down, nobody on. That one fouled off. 2-2. On the ground to the left. To first, and the inning is over.
Now pitching.
Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Brent Hedrick.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Back at the ballpark as we take a check of the bullpen so far this season. Yeah, that's fouled off. 3-2 now. That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
Oh, you know this guy wants to swing it, but he's showing some good patience in this one. It's the 2nd time he's taken ball 4.
So a man at first, and now the right fielder. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
Sometimes being lucky is a swing and miss. If he makes contact with that pitch, probably hits into a double play.
And a swing and a miss. Beat him with a fastball. And next will be the cleanup hitter.
You have to be careful throwing him breaking pitches, even in an 0-0 count. He loves going after the off-speed stuff, and he's really good at hitting it.
Runner takes off. Cut on and lifted in the air. Hart turns to the right on the move. Drops into the glove. 2 away now.
Now batting, number 90.
Cam Smith, the next to hit. Sing, you talk about a guy that has all the skills. The range is really good, but the arm just stands out, and he makes all the plays. A 1-1. Runner on the go. Pitch misses.
That's the ball.
Safe at second, and he easily steals the bag. Up the middle. Whips it to first on the run. Pretty nice play there.
Now pitching.
We're back, and on the mound is the closer, number 78.
Well, he struggled quite a bit, so this is another opportunity to get on the right track. He's given up more than 1 hit per inning pitch so far this season.
Here's the left fielder.
Cold night like tonight, last thing you want to do as a hitter is get jammed or even off the end. Trying to find that sweet spot on the bat. Tell you what, you're going to be trying to catch things out front, so off-speed pitches may be a good complement to that fastball. Well, that right there is what you want to see out of your closer. Come in and close the door, cancel any hope that that opponent has in making some type of comeback in the ball game. Tell you what, that helps him settle in, and that helps everybody else relax a little bit to get these other 2 outs.
So here in the 3 spot, Chris, a hitter low average but high slug.
Well, one thing he's going to lean on are the metrics. His exit velocity has been really good. He's just had some bad luck hitting the ball right at people.
Got him looking. That's a strikeout.
This is definitely what a team likes to see out of their closer. Come in and just destroy all hope. First 2 batters, 2 strikeouts. See if he can strike out the side.
So it's their last chance in this one. And next is the designated hitter, Michael Scott. And a swing and a miss.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
This could end it. And that
2
skips
balls,
in the dirt.
2 strikes.
Sends it to center, and that's going to do it. And that is the ball game.
Well, this team just hadn't been playing fundamentally sound baseball, but today they put it together. This should start them rolling now. You have to pay attention to the details. If you do that with good pitching, good defense, you will win most of your ball games.
6-3 our final score. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long.